So, are you lazy? Are you a procrastinator? Do you put everything off to the last minute? Me, I have never been lazy. My mother says that I was moving around inside her from the beginning. Okay, couldn't wait to get out and get moving. But I used to have a problem with procrastinating, putting off the good I could do and get to it later. And I learned the hard way not to do that. And I want to share with you my story so maybe you'll become motivated to get through that thing of procrastinating and not put off the good you can do. Okay, the hard way like I did. Um, my father's mother, my grandmother, we called her Nani. Um, she was somebody that we hardly saw. We moved away from where she lived in Connecticut when I was little, maybe about 6, and didn't see her that much. But every time that we would see her, she would always say to me, "You ought to go into show business. Sing, dance, tell jokes, give people a good time. Most importantly," she would say, "you'd make a lot of money." And I used to kind of laugh, like, where is she getting this from? Because I was a shy, quiet kid. I didn't talk to the kids sitting next to me, never mind get up in front of people, singing, dancing, and telling jokes and whatever. But she always persisted. She saw that in me. And I was like, wow, this lady's weird. My nanny got sick and I had to rush her to the hospital. She was old. And I got the message from my mom. Maybe you should get up there. It doesn't look good. So I was scrambling. It was the summertime where I had a couple of different jobs, and I was trying to get a couple of days off because she lived up in Connecticut, so it's a couple hours going, spending time coming back. So at least one full day where I didn't have any one of these 3 jobs in that day to be able to do this. So I was scrambling to work it out. Then I get a call like, you know what? She's doing a lot better. They can't explain it, but, she's feeling good. They're thinking maybe even sending her home. So I was like, you know what? Good. I'll go visit her when it's more convenient for me. And then in the middle of doing supposedly better, she took a nap one afternoon and never woke up. We went up to Connecticut to her funeral. And I'm looking at her casket there at the funeral home and looking at her, and it hits me. My whole life is up in front of people. I'm not singing, dancing, telling jokes on TV and, show business, but every day of my life, morning, noon, and night, I'm up in front of people. And I never would have dreamed of it. Being the shy, quiet kid that I was, it was a change that God brought in me and out of me. I never saw it in me, but she did. And I'm standing there looking at her thinking, like, this is the one person that saw who I really was and what I was born for and what I was capable of. And I was getting emotional. And I'm standing there, and my aunt who lived up there in Connecticut comes over to me and says, she has to see you every day. You do not ever want to hear those words that someone who has passed away wanted to see you before it was their time to leave. You see, I was her first grandson. I was her favorite. And she really would have loved if before she went home to heaven, she got to see me one more time. And I could say to her, yeah, I love you. I'll see you in heaven. She didn't get that. Because I did with her like I did with everything in my life. I put it off. One of the hardest things I ever had to do was to be a pallbearer to help carry her casket out of the church after her funeral mass. All I could feel that entire time was like, what good is this? She's not in this box. When she was alive on this earth, I wasn't there for her. And I resolved from that experience to be the kind of person that if I get an idea to do some good, I go for it. I'm not perfect, but I really do strive to, act on those urges to do something good. And I fail at it sometimes. We all do. But I want to encourage you, especially if you're the kind of person who is a little bit of a slacker, is a procrastinator, to just work on those habits. Don't be afraid of whatever it is that's holding you back from jumping in and pursuing a goal, a dream, and most importantly, loving another human being. Okay? Learn from my mistake. God bless you.